Hey, welcome back, my earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This is Urban Forest, straight up tarot. We're doing the month of March. This is a 6-card placement. And if you want an extended reader, just leave a comment in my, just leave a message in my comments and I'll get back to you. All right, the overall energy for the month is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, basically the overall energy for the month is that you're feeling a little kind of like ADHD. You're really having a hard time focusing on important projects. You're not really feeling like detail-oriented. You're not feeling, so really more or less a lack of focus. You know, you're also procrastinating a lot. That's going to be the overall energy for you earth signs during the month of March. Your social family life during this month, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. You're gonna be around either with people or your loved one or your friends that are gonna be really like spending a lot, not really managing their money matters. They might be coming to you to give for a loan or a handout just because they haven't really been managing well. And guess what? You're not going to be managing your own finances and your own resources any much better. So be careful, right? Be careful what's happening with your resources. Also, keep an eye out for, things in the home, things, the concrete materials of your life. Just be careful, try not to spend too much on Amazon. This could also be a person in your life who he or she or they, they're not very nice, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is usually somebody who's very, like, loving, kind of like, a good mother figure in the home, somebody who really takes care of things. This person doesn't really take care of things, They're not very homey. They're not like, a good homemaker. They don't bring you the warm and fuzzies. This person can be kind of like more for themselves. They're not very good caretakers. They're not going to be available to you either resource-wise, material-wise, or even emotional-wise, okay? I look at that as a bad mommy card. Your school, work, life during this month. The Queen of Swords, interesting. Okay, you're going to be dealing with someone who's very clever, someone who's really good at communicating, someone who really knows how to get their thoughts across. This can either be someone else or this can be you, can be an opportunity to really say what you've been thinking. Puerto Ricans have an old saying that says they ain't got hair in their tongue, which basically means they'll just be very straightforward, kind of like this channel, right? We're straight up. This is a very intelligent person, so this can either be someone you work with, someone at school, or it could be you. This is somebody who's very clear in their thinking, knows what they want, and goes after what they want, which is very interesting because we got two queens side by side each other. If this was if this was an extended reading, I could really get into these two ladies. But it seems like one of them is pretty much a good for nothing and the other one is like, not here. This one's also going to help you set up some good boundaries when it comes and not take any bullshit from other people. It's a good card to have right there, especially next to the other queen. What's interesting is this queen has her back towards the other queen. Let me just show you real quick. So it's almost, it's more like this, trying to get in the mirror the way I see it. So she's got her back towards her, so it's almost like she ain't got time for that. Like, I ain't messing with you. I'm just moving forward. Okay, let's take a look at your things you need to be cautious about. Also, your challenges for the month of March. Okay, the High Priestess and this is in reverse. So the High Priestess is everything, there's nothing hidden. There's nothing behind the veil. Things are pretty much straightforward, right there. You know, things are going to be right in your face. So the challenge, I would say, is if this is for you, just be there. Just be very direct, okay? This is not a time, March isn't a time to kind of like, you know, be using metaphors, analogies, or I'm asking for a friend. This is just be you and be straightforward and just tell people what you think, what you need, and that's it. Okay? Stop the bullshit. If it's someone else, keep an eye out. Okay? The challenge might be that they're going to try to gaslight you. This could be a card where they might try to come out and instead of revealing what's really going on, they're just going to play games with you and try to gaslight you. So just be cautious of that and keep an eye out for that. That's going to be a challenge. All right. I keep going back to that reverse Queen of Pentacles, man. She's bothering the hell out of me. Okay, Earth signs. That might be the person who's going to try to play games with you. Something you should pursue. It's also a strength card. Spirit, what are we pursuing? What's the strength for this March? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The Devil in reverse. Okay. The strength, the Devil, this month is that you are breaking bonds with some of these individuals that are causing you drama. This is a time to kind of let go of, like goose, I kind of like that. Let go of anything that's keeping you down, that's binding you, anything that's keeping you oppressed, things that are keeping you addicted, you know, and I'm not just talking about physical addiction. In this kind of reading, it looks more like it's an emotional addiction, a codependency kind of thing, or maybe you're just afraid, you know, to rock the boat with someone because you don't want to hurt their feelings, so you kind of stay in a relationship with them, or you're really afraid to speak your mind. But, you know, this is the strength for this month. That's in the reverse is you're going to really start breaking out of those old habits, and you are going to be looking out for number one, which is you, and you are going to start letting go some of that negativity, which is great because, like I said, I keep going back to that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Who is that? It's like, wow. And then to see the other Queen and then to see the High Priestess, there's a lot of women, by the way, okay? So, Earth signs, I'm not using that as I'm not meaning women in the biological sense. I mean a lot of feminine energy coming out here where I feel like there's almost a lot of passive aggressiveness, not to say that feminine energy and women are passive aggressive. I'm just saying, you know, feminine energy tends to be a little bit more docile, a little bit more nurturing. But then when I'm seeing it like in the reverse here, and I'm just in the reverse Devil, I'm just seeing has, instead of somebody coming out and just being forceful and straightforward, there's a lot of like undercover games happening here. And the reverse Devil is just reassuring me that one of your strengths is that you're going to be able to break all that. And having this Queen of Swords is also reassuring because, you know, you're going to be real clear-headed about it and do what you got to do. And that High Priestess in reverse, you're going to be very practical about it. And you're going to be able to lift that veil and see things for what they really are. Okay? A message from your higher self. Spirit, what's the message for our higher self for the month of March? So the message for your higher self is, for the month of March, is the Tower in reverse, okay? And basically what it's telling us is that, you know, this is going to be a time of rebuilding, a time of dealing with some past hurts, some past traumas, some things that basically lack of stability in your life, and the overall message is this is going to be a time for you to need to rebuild. Okay, it's going to take slow. It's going to be painful. That's the whole thing with the Tower in reverse. While there's some rebuilding, it's still going to be hurtful and painful. It's all right, though. You got this. You could do this, all right? It's not going to kill you. The rough part was when the Tower was like this. And that hurt a lot. This is better. This is better. This is rebuilding some things. Really interesting because I just did a couple of readings today, and the Devil card and the Tower card just keep coming up. Amazing, amazing. March is going to be a really interesting month for so many signs. All right, my Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, have a great March. Remember, subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know how this month is playing out for you, and we'll see you in April. Take care.